Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Jeffers with AII, and today we're diving into a critical topic, railroad crew sizes. For over a decade, industry leaders, policymakers, and railroaders have voiced opinions and argued the merits of new rules in the railroad industry. In 2022, with the Federal Railroad Administration poised to act on a new regulation, we studied the issue to add independent research into the discussion. Since then, the situation has evolved, with the administration finalizing its rule and new court challenges arising, highlighting this issue once more. Our report, The Safety Impact of Technology and Crew Size, provides an in-depth analysis of recent historical trends and explores how advancements in technology and the size of train crews impact rail safety. When assessing the interplay between crews and technology, public policy aimed at improving safety by mandating crew sizes has a limited and narrowing range of impact. It appears a crew size rule would impact only around 1% of all railroad accidents. Let's break down the key points. Before we start, did you know that the Alliance for Innovation and Infrastructure, AII, is the only nationwide public policy think tank dedicated to infrastructure? Well, AII serves as an important independent research and educational resource for policymakers and industry leaders. So as you follow along, consider supporting our work. Railroads have been at the foundation of the economy for over a century, moving energy resources, raw materials, and finished goods across the country. However, the safety of this extensive network has always been top of mind. Fortunately, it has become considerably safer over time, replacing certain more dangerous jobs with improved technology. Still today, with the benefit of advanced technology and robust regulatory oversight, around 35% of train accidents are caused by human error. With crew size directly related to human error, that's where we began our study. Using accident data from the FRA, we analyzed nearly 55,000 incident reports containing hundreds of thousands of data points to determine which have a technological solution, technological assist solution, or a human-only solution. Of the 35% of accidents caused by human error, we found that around half require a human-only solution, while around half are areas technology can fulfill a crew role or assist the crew. That leaves only 18% of all accidents that a crew size rule could theoretically address. In other words, when assessing the interplay between crews and technology, public policy aimed at improving safety by mandating crew sizes has a limited and narrowing range of impact. When we apply the type of policy action considered by the FRA and Congress to the data from our analysis, it appears a crew size rule would impact only around 1% of all railroad accidents, specifically those occurring on mainline track that are human errors and that require human solutions from the locomotive. The 1% of accidents are also not guaranteed to be resolved by such a policy, but that is the only percentage of accidents that a crew size rule could have the potential to impact. With a target that small, federal policy is difficult to prove effective and has high potential to generate unintended consequences that ripple throughout other industries. Continuing to analyze the data, we took note of more recent developments, trends, and assessed potential for both accident prevention and accident mitigation. According to the report, integrating technology has significantly reduced accidents over the years. Among many others, systems like Positive Train Control, PTC, have been instrumental in improving safety and reducing human error. PTC is designed to automatically stop or slow a train before certain accidents occur, such as train-to-train collisions or derailments caused by excessive speed. Interestingly, during the years, the FRA was considering a crew size rule, which included proposing, rescinding, and proposing a rule again. Deployment of PTC surpassed the congressionally mandated scope, something industry leaders touted to demonstrate their leadership in leveraging technology to improve safety. That also came with substantial investment, another factor a crew size rule potentially disrupts as research, development, and deployment of technology competes with personnel, potentially making company resource allocations arbitrarily mandated by the federal government. We cannot know which accidents were prevented with PTC or other technology because the dataset included only accidents that did happen, but accidents are trending downward while technology implementation is trending upward across time. Similarly, we can see that decreasing crew size does not lead to increased accidents. Contextualized safety data, like accidents per million train miles, sheds additional light on the improved safety of the industry. Next, we grouped accidents into severity to understand both prevention and mitigation. How are crew sizes and relevant technology related to the incidence and severity of train accidents? The results were clear. Since 2000, crew size is not a predictor of accident severity. Overwhelmingly, a greater number and more severe accidents occur with multi-person crews. This finding holds when we assess proportionality based on the total number and percentage of accidents and corresponding share of costs, fatalities, and injuries. Fewer crew members did not result in any shares in any of these categories, and in fact were lower than the share of accidents would have predicted. These findings and others from the report should not be used to advance single-person crews or autonomous trains. To the contrary, they underscore a vital balance between humans and technology. The railroaders comprising the industry work long, hard, and underappreciated hours. To the extent technology can make their jobs safer, easier, and more efficient, that should be a mutual goal of industry leaders and policymakers. Our report does make one thing clear. Not all issues are meant to be addressed by federal policy. The issue of railroad crew sizes and integration of technology demonstrates that the potential benefits from a mandated crew size rule are virtually impossible to achieve and measure given the narrow slice of train accidents such a rule would address. As industry leaders engage with their workforces and policymakers interact with the public, data should take center stage. When major reforms are proposed, they should be based on and supported by unambiguous and clear data while accounting for unintended consequences. A lot more will happen in this industry in the years ahead as the nation's needs evolve and policy goals are re-envisioned. At AII, we are eager to support the industry and policymakers to help equip them for good decision making. For more detailed information, you can read the full report by visiting aii.org.